Question number 1. Answer the following. Answer the following. In that first sub-question, why do the plates move? Why do the plates move? Answer: the movement of molten magma, the movement of molten magma inside the earth results in the movement of plates. Second sub-question: what are exogenic and endogenic forces? What are exogenic and endogenic forces? Now answer. The forces that act in the interior of the earth are called endogenic forces. And the forces that work on the surface of the earth are called exogenic forces. Sub-question 3. What is erosion? What is erosion? Erosion is defined as wearing away of landscape by different agents like water, wind, and ice. Sub-question 4. How are floodplains formed? How are floodplains formed? Answer. When it floods, it deposits a layer of fine soil and other material called sediments. Thus forming a fertile layer of soil called floodplains. Sub-question 5. What are sand dunes? What are sand dunes? What are sand dunes? Answer. When the wind stops blowing, the sand falls and gets deposited in the low hill-like structures These are called sand dunes. These are called sand dunes. These are called sand dunes. They are mostly found in desert areas. Sixth sub-question. How are beaches formed? How are beaches formed? Answer. The sea waves deposit sediments along the seashores. sediments along the seashore. This results in the formation of beaches. Sub-question 7. What are oxbow lakes? What are oxbow lakes? Answer. When the river enters the plains, it twists and turns forming large bends known as meanders. In due course of time, the meander loops start to cut off the river and form cut-off lakes known as oxbow lakes. Question number 2. Tick the correct answer. Sub-question 1. Which is not an erosional feature of sea waves? Answer. Beach. Option 2. Beach. Sub-question 2. The depositional feature of a glacier is. Answer is option C. Moraine. Sub-question 3. Which is caused by sudden movements of the earth. answer is option A, volcano. Option A, volcano. Sub-question 4. Mushroom rocks are found in answer is option A, deserts. Sub-question 5. Oxbow lakes are found in option B, river valleys. Question number 3. Match the following. Make 2 columns, column A, column B, and in column A write first glacier. In front of that you write river of ice. Second, meanders. In front of that write rivers. Third one is beach. In front of that write seashore. Sand dunes. In front of that write deserts. Fifth is waterfall. In front of that write hard bedrock. Sixth is earthquake. In front of that write vibrations of earth. Question number 4. Give reasons. In that first sub-question, some rocks have the shape of a mushroom. In front of the in the answer write in deserts Wind erodes the lower section of the rock more than the upper section which makes the base of the rock narrow and the upper part wide, giving it the shape of a mushroom. Now, second sub question. Floodplains are very fertile. Answer is floodplains are very fertile because at times when river water overflows, it deposits a layer of fine soil and other sediments on the banks of the river. Sub question 3. Sea caves are turned into stacks. Answer: when the cavities in the sea caves become bigger and bigger, only the roof of the caves are left over, which forms sea arcs. Further, due to erosion, the roof vanishes and only the walls stay intact, turning the sea caves into stacks. Sub question 4. Buildings collapse due to earthquake. Answer: when the lithosphere plates move the surface of the earth vibrates and then these vibrations travel outwards from the epicenter in the form of waves which leads to sudden movement and results in the collapse of buildings. So here was the end of our video. If you like the video, like it, share it and subscribe our channel for more new videos. Thanks for watching.